Hey everyone, James Niggemeyer here. Thank you for tuning back into the YouTube channel. I've got a guide trip tomorrow and I am thinking we're probably gonna throw some jerk baits. The lake we're going to has some deeper grass, and so the last time we were out there, the biggest fish came on a jerk bait and had another one follow me. So I feel like maybe that's something I need to exploit with my clients a little bit further. So I'm gonna rig up a rod for jerkbait fishing, and I wanna go over just some quick tips on spooling up a Baitcast reel with a new line. So number one, I've got a Phoenix rod with a Bass Pro Shops Johnny Morris Platinum Signature Series reel. It's like an 8:3-to-1 gear ratio reel. I like that because I can pick up line pretty quick. Sometimes I'll go with a slower gear ratio. If I really want to slow it down further than what I can do just thinking about it, then I'll go with a slower gear ratio. I usually use 12-pound test for jerkbait fishing, so I've got this spool of Gamma 12-pound edge fluorocarbon line, and it comes in this box here. And what I'll do is, I've got a line spooler, but sometimes if I'm in a hurry like I am now, I'll just drop that spool in the box. Then I'm gonna go ahead and tie the new line to my main line, just with a simple overhand knot like this. So there we go, simple overhand knot. And then I'll cinch that down really nicely. Just cinch it down really tight. Doesn't have to be anything special, because unlike salmon, bass don't make long runs, so we're good with just a simple, and I just cut the tag end real close, if you can see that. Maybe it's better on the back of my shirt as a background. There you go. So I just do that. One of the things that I do also is I don't take all the old line off. I've actually got some old braid in there, and I like to put backing on my reels, or most of the time I'm switching line quite frequently, so I don't really have to add backing after the first time that I put line on. And generally I'll put a little bit of braid, but after that, when I strip the line to put new line on there, I'll stop at about halfway, if you can see right there, about halfway. And depending upon the pound test that I'm going for, if I'm going for a heavier pound test, then I'm going to strip more off, because obviously the diameter is going to take up more space on the spool. And then I'm just going to take my fingers and keep nice tension on the line as I reel it on. Just reeling it on like this. I'll put my box over here like this and just begin spooling it on nice and easy. And make sure that you're keeping that tension. Now there's going to be some tension from the box right there, but I like to put just a little bit more tension on there. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then I'm watching my line to make sure that it spools up evenly on the reel. And it will, because it's got a line winder on there. It'll do a great job of spooling it on there nice and evenly. But every once in a while I've noticed it'll get caught on one side over the other, and I want to make sure that it's nice and even. The cool thing about these Johnny Morris Signature Series reels is they kind of have that little red line in there, and that tells you kind of where to kind of stop. A little bit of a line, it gives you a little bit of a line gauge so that you don't overfill it. And you don't want to overfill your reels, but you also don't want to underfill your reels. I feel like I want to get it about that kind of level there. That gives me the amount of line that's proper for maintaining the gear ratio the reel was designed to have. If if your spool line capacity drops down, then your gear ratio will also fall. So I always try to maintain a full reel, but not over full, because over full will cause more backlash. And if you're new to casting reels, I would actually maybe underfill it just a little bit. It'll help with backlashes. When I'm fishing a jerkbait, I like to make a really long cast so that the bait can get down to its deepest depth before I bring it all the way back to the boat. But nothing too particular here. Just wanted to share with you how I like to spool up my reels. And this is kind of the way I do all my reels. I like to have it just a little bit below, maybe about a 1/16 of an inch from the red line on these reels, or a 1/16 from being completely full. One of the benefits of putting backing on the reel is that you don't waste a lot of line. A lot of that line past, say, 75 to 100 yards really will never get used. So by putting line, like filling the entire reel with new line is kind of senseless. So put a little backing, maybe 50 to 75 yards, depending upon the pound test, depending upon the reel capacity that your reel has, and just spool it up nice and easy and you'll be good to go. Just a short video, quick tip on spooling up your casting reels. Hope you guys got some value out of it. I know there's some people that this is new to them. So this is a video that can help a person really kind of get a grasp for what's too much, what's too little, and the proper way to do that. So thanks for watching this video. If you got anything out of it, please give me a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, and also check out my merch, Team Niggemeyer Fishing. I'll put a link in the description section. Until next time, thanks for watching and good fishing.